RTD is in a driver crisis, and that is prompting service cuts that might just be getting started. That's according to board members meeting tonight to address an employee shortage causing system-wide disruption. RTD is down a whopping 60 light rail operators and 80 bus drivers. Our Karen Morford has been following the issue. She's at that board meeting tonight. Karen, no doubt tough decisions ahead.
And Jim, that board meeting just wrapping up. This was a very initial discussion about how to address their operator shortage. And while some board members say they'd like to see more creative ideas come to the table before simply going to service cuts, others say RTD is in too deep and that this is the best way to address their problems now. For those counting on bus or light rail to get to and from home,
it's my only way to get into downtown that I can afford to do.
Passenger Lauren Noon says even one canceled trip can cost valuable time.
It could add easily 30 minutes to my trip. It's already an hour trip.
On Tuesday alone, RTD canceled more than 24 trips. The reason? Operator shortage. As passengers waited, RTD's board of directors were meeting to discuss a preliminary plan to fix the problem.
The purpose behind looking at service reductions is the fact that we have a workforce problem.
With a majority of operators all mandated to work 6 days a week, temporarily cutting trips would make service more reliable and also relieve some of that workload. But board members want a chance to meet with passengers before any routes are changed.
We really have to be honest with ourselves. And can't just say, you know, that line kind of looks like it sucks. We have to have some hard data.
For passengers like Noon, a change to the job market is understandable, but the response from RTD isn't.
It's a hard thing to be able to manage, but that's what you pay a company to do, is to manage your workforce around what can be done and to try and, meet your market demand.
Now, while no specific routes were talked about tonight as far as being cut, there were a number of times that the least popular trips were mentioned as being on the table. Now, one thing that also needed to be addressed tonight was keeping the drivers that they are able to hire, and that, one of the chief operating officers says, comes down to conditions for their employees and improving those. Of course, the board again will meet November 12th, and they'll have much more discussion on this topic. For now, we're live in Denver. Karen Morford covering Colorado First.
All right, Karen, thank you.